Welcome to Faded Front Pages, and today we're going to take a look at 5 of the best quotes from the Twilight Zone original series. Now, the original was a little bit before my time, but I started watching the reruns when I was a kid, and I never looked back. The show's always just stuck with me. And one of the things that I really love about the Twilight Zone is that they didn't shy away from hard-hitting or controversial topics. So let's get right to it. All right. At number 5, we head to Maple Street, 1960. In season 1's episode, The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street. A quiet neighborhood erupts into chaos when a mysterious object flies over and the power suddenly goes out. And suspicion, paranoia, and mob mentality really take over as the neighbors start accusing each other of being part of an invading alien force.
Any guy who'd spend his time looking up at the sky early in the morning, there's something that's wrong with that kind of a person. Something that ain't legitimate.
So as fear consumes the residents and they begin arguing and bickering, the aliens that are actually watching say this.
And this pattern is always the same? With few variations. They pick the most dangerous enemy they can find, and it's themselves.
And then we hear this timeless outro from Rod Serling.
There are weapons that are simply thoughts, attitudes, prejudices, to be found only in the minds of men.
It's a powerful message that he caps off with this.
For the record, prejudices can kill, and suspicion can destroy.
Okay, at number 4, we meet Henry Bemis in season 1's episode, Time Enough at Last.
You are neither an efficient bank teller nor a proficient employee. You, Mr. Bemis, are a reader.
This was one of those episodes that made an impression on me as a kid. And I think because although I really didn't like Henry Bemis, his character that much, I sympathized with his obsession for reading. Because Henry only wanted one thing, and that was time to read. But when a nuclear blast leaves him the last man alive and he's surrounded by books, he finally gets that wish.
And the best thing, the very best thing of all, is there's time now.
But then his glasses shatter, and he stares down at the ruins of his dream, and he mutters this line.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all. There was time now.
It's one of the most tragic and ironic lines in television history. Next up on our list comes from season 3's episode, To Serve Man. And the plot twist at the end of this one blew my mind, and it's still one of my favorite plot twists of all time. If you've seen the episode, you know the quote that I'm talking about. If you haven't, spoiler alert, skip on ahead because you'll want to watch the whole episode just to catch it. In this one, aliens arrive on Earth promising peace and prosperity. They even leave a mysterious book at that initial meeting with humans. There's also a group trying to decipher the book, and they eventually learn the title, To Serve Man. And here's the thing, the aliens, they deliver on their promise.
Santa Claus came through. Arid deserts became gardens with the devices the Canaanites showed us how to use.
But finally, the horrifying truth comes out about that book, To Serve Man.
Don't get on that ship! The rest of the book, To Serve Man, it's a cookbook.
A single line that turned hope into terror and cemented itself as perhaps the most iconic twist in Twilight Zone history. All right, we're finishing up our list with 2 heavy hitters. At number 2, we have Serling's outro from season 5's I Am the Night, Color Me Black. In this episode, a strange and just unsettling darkness descends upon a small, dusty town.
Sheriff, it's 7:30 in the morning and it's pitch black outside. I've never seen it any blacker, but it's 7:30 in the morning.
And as the story unfolds, a crowd gathers to witness the imminent execution of a man named Jagger, who's been convicted of murder.
I got nothing to say.
Then let's go. Let's get on with it.
You don't want to waste your last minutes, Jagger.
The townsfolk, filled with hatred and a thirst for vengeance, grow increasingly agitated by the inexplicable darkness that just refuses to lift. So this episode explores themes of collective hatred and its destructive power. It's finally revealed that the darkness is a physical manifestation of the town's hatred, a cosmic judgment on their bloodlust.
Do you know why there's night all around us? Do you know what the blackness is? It's the hate he felt.
The episode ends on a bleak and haunting note, with the darkness spreading and the townspeople realizing this tragic consequences of their collective malice. Serling's outro on this one is powerful. Take a look.
A sickness known as hate. Not a virus, not a microbe, not a germ, but a sickness nonetheless.
I'm going to pause the video for a second right here. I told y'all that the Twilight Zone didn't back away from hard-hitting topics, and this is a perfect example of this right here.
Highly contagious, deadly in its effects. Don't look for it in the Twilight Zone. Look for it in the mirror.
Finally, rounding on our top 5, we have another outro from Serling. This one is relevant today as it was 60 years ago, and it's from Season 3's Death's Head Revisited. In this episode, a former SS captain named Gunther Lutz returns to the now abandoned Dachau concentration camp, where he once served as commandant. And now he's under the assumed name Mr. Schmidt, and he's reminiscing with a cruel, smug sense of nostalgia, and he's recalling the atrocities he inflicted upon the prisoners of the camp. His twisted trip down memory lane, though, is interrupted by the sudden appearance of one Alfred Becker, a former inmate that he had tortured and killed years ago.
Good afternoon, Captain, and welcome back. We've been waiting.
And Lutz quickly finds himself on trial for his war crimes. Becker, along with a group of other ghostly prisoners, act as judge, jury, and executioner, confronting Lutz with his heinous past. Lutz is then subjected to a psychological torment, experiencing the same fear and pain that he inflicted on others.
Why does it still stand? Why do we keep it standing?
The episode culminates in a profound message from Rod Serling.
There is an answer to the doctor's question. All the Dachaus must remain standing. The Dachaus, the Belsens, the Buchenwalds, the Auschwitzes. Because they are a monument to a moment in time when some men decided to turn the earth into a graveyard. And the moment we forget this, the moment we cease to be haunted by its remembrance, then we become the gravediggers.
And it doesn't get any clearer than that. And there you have it, 5 of the most unforgettable quotes from the Twilight Zone. Which one gave you the chills? Which ones do you remember? Which ones did I miss? Let me know in the comments, and please don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more classic TV moments. Thanks for watching.
Maple Street, USA. Late summer. A tree-lined little world of front porch gliders.